We ask him, the Most High, to continue to show us mercy on our leader, Prophet Muhammad, his household and companions and followers till the day of accountability. Last week we discussed the incidents of Plateau State, where Muslims who were traveling from Bauchi to Ondo were massacred brutally by the youth in that state. We lamented on that. We condemn it in all terms. We appreciate non-Muslims also who have joined in condemnation. We appeal to the government to take quick step in retaliation. Law of retaliation is very, very key to success of achieving peaceful environment in any society. Where followers have no confidence in their leaders or being fair and just to them, especially when their loved ones are killed. Innocent ones are killed with no justification. I'm telling you, it's not a magic. There will be no peace. Even if you preach peace on the minbar, you will look stupid, because people will never take you serious. We mentioned incidences in Plateau State uncountable, where hundreds of lives were lost there for no reason. Even pass by, those who are passing by, who are not indigents of those states, who are innocent of your crisis in your state, are victims of circumstance. And the case study is the one we have mentioned last week. Al-Kali General is a very popular issue. Nothing was done about it. We'll get to the root of the case, we'll get to the root, and you cannot even get to the branch. That was what caused another episode. Those who are following will know that another incident is very bitter, followed up in Plateau State. Because people have no confidence. No confidence. And this will continue, that is the truth, until and unless when the government come out clearly to define it clearly that Nigerians are equal. In any state they are equal. And whosoever intentionally sees a soul of a Nigerian, let him count his own soul seized. It is then and there we are going to have peace everywhere in this nation. We added today that we Muslims are peaceful by nature. The name of our religion itself is peace, Al-Islam. And it's not mere saying on tongue that we are peaceful. No, it is practical in the life history of whom Allah has sent to practicalize and demonstrate this religion clearly to all of us. In the person of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who spent good 13 years in Mecca preaching. There was no incidence of any attack whatsoever from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam or his companions in Mecca for good 13 years. Go and ask any writer, whether Jew, whether Christian, whether Muslim, ask all who are writing history. There is no pattern. In fact, no matter how small, there is no any attack. Some may assume it is because they are weak. It's not true. A weak person can take charge. He can sacrifice his life to kill others. But there was no any case of any attack, of even revenge or retaliation in Meccan period. That tells you how clean and pure this deen of ours is. Because that duration and that time is the peak of real teaching of Islam. For good 13 years. People like Bilal were massacred. They were tortured. People like Sumayya were killed. Ammar was punished. Khabbab was placed on a live wire. The way you put meat on a live fire. He said it is the blood and the water in his body that quenches the fire he was placed on. The marks at his back was shown to companions in Medina when they were discussing the brutality of the Meccans. There was no any attack in Mecca from the Muslim side. Because we are a community of peace. That doesn't mean we are stupid. When they migrated to Mecca, there was peace relatively in Medina. That's why Medinan period was better for the Muslims. But with that, the Meccans instigated some of the Jews and collaborated with them. That's why so many battles were fought. The battle of Badr was fought. And Rasulullah ﷺ has to face them, really. Because Muslims are not cowards. And Allah gave them victory over the kuffar. لَقَدْ نَصَرَكُمُ اللَّهُ الْبَدْرِ وَأَنْتُمْ أَذِلَّةٌ. You are poor in weapons, you are poor in number, you are poor in training, you are poor in everything. Antum adilla. But Allah gave them victory because they were oppressed. They were oppressed. The battle of Uhud, the battle of Trench, all battles were fought because Meccans are not satisfied. And that is the nature of all the kuffar. But Allah gave them victory. Allah opened Makkah for Rasulullah ﷺ. Allah dealt with the Jews in Medina. Now, our problem shouldn't be enmity of non-Muslims to us. Our problem should be Muslims should be steadfast. They should make sure they maintain the pattern of the teaching of Rasulullah ﷺ. They must have the iman. Because the iman is the criteria in which Allah will come and intervene. He says it is confirmed, it is compulsory on us to assist those who are believers when the qualities are fulfilled in us. Because those qualities were fulfilled in Sahabas. And Allah confirmed that in number of verses. وَكَانَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا نَصْرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. It is compulsory on us. Allah is saying this. Nobody can compel Allah to do anything. To assist those who are sincere believers. And the companions display that practically. And Allah mentioned them severally. Those who believe, those who migrated, those who sacrificed their lives and their wealth for Allah's sake, those who assisted them, those who welcomed them, the Medinians. He said, these people are given loyalty to one another. They love one another. They like one another. They assist one another. They protect one another. Today it's not there. A billionaire will be enjoying his billions while people are dying in his village without food. This is our problem. Our problem is not anybody who will attack Islam or attack Muslims. No, he cannot find his way. He cannot. Kuffar of that time could not find their ways because conditions are fulfilled. Until and unless when we are ready to go back to the teaching of Allah and His Messenger and to learn lessons from the Hijrah, little are we going to achieve of success in this life. Let me appeal to the government that whosoever steal a soul of an innocent Nigerian, his soul should be seized. Let me appeal to the judiciary to facilitate taking care of anything that has to do with blood. Confirm. They should hasten taking care of that. Because without that, there is going to be fitna on us. We pray Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to guide us, to save us, to give us peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, peace in our nation Nigeria, and all over the nations of the world. Allahumma izz al-Islam wal-Muslimin, wa dammir a'da'ana a'da'aka a'da' ad-din. Allahumma alayka bil-kafara wal-fajara wal-fasaqa alladhina yukiluna al-Islam kayda. Allahumma alayka bihim fa innahum la yujizunak. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna 'alan nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد.